Hello everyone and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo episode 13. It's been a month. I sort of stopped playing this for a while because I was a bit busy with other stuff, and then as you know, I had to upload other like recorder rounds, and so basically a lot of my time was spent up. Um so I just stopped doing this also partly because I lost a bit of interest. I have completed the game or twice before, and so I'm playing through again, just that with you guys this time. And so yeah, it's gonna take a little more dedication, but you know, we'll get through. 5 hours. Oh my gosh, guys. We're at 13 episodes, which means like that's like 12 hours times 30 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. I don't want to count. I'm not gonna count. Alright, so first of all, it's already turned on. It's a bit too loud. Okay. No, it's still too loud. It might. Why is it so loud? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll admit that I zone out for a while. I almost don't notice that the relay is about to begin. When I look, I can't find Emi. I thought that Emi would be running the relay. She runs anchor. I have no idea what anchor means. All I know is that they sink down to the bottom of the ocean, so I'm a bit scared. So she won't be running for a while yet. Yeah, so anyways, we left off at the track meet, where Emi has won a couple already, cause like she's so good, but you know. Did you see it? Huh? Emi at the Emi-ish. I like that term. Like if someone called me Sluggy at the Sluggiest, that'd be pretty weird, but you know. Maybe. Maybe this time. The race begins and I cheer Emi's teammates along as they pass the baton. Finally, I see Emi sprinting into the track to take part. Okay, so anchor means the last bit. It's like the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken back by how graceful she looks when she runs. It really is beautiful. The look of determination and fearlessness on her face adds only to the picture. Emi at her Emi-ish, I suppose. But then as she crosses the finish line, I see her stumble slightly. It's only barely, but it's a definite stumble. Rin inhales sharply and actually looks concerned for a second. Oh, Emi. Did you hurt yourself, do you think? You notice it too? Must be bad. She frowns as if deciding on the next course of action. Oh my gosh, I've never seen Rin look like that before. Okay, eventually that proves to be too tiresome and she shrugs again. Well, let's go down. Gotta crown the victor. See if you can find a lower branch. That's not gonna be easy. Rin shrugs. At least you tried. Oh yeah, we did try. Well, we didn't really try all that hard or at all, but hey, whatever. Emi is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Okay, the noise isn't that bad. I love how I like switch between like voices for Rin because I don't really remember how Rin sounds like, but you know. Rin seems to be waiting for Emi to notice that she's arrived. Well yeah, I guess she can exactly wave Emi over. Then again, I'm not sure that Rin would do such a thing even if she had arms. It doesn't seem her style to draw attention to herself or seem more beyond shrugging. Either way, I'm not willing to wait, so I wave to Emi, who looks up and grins happily at me. Yeah, me, right, okay. Self-centered, son of a gun. Hey, you showed up! Guess Rin owes me money, huh? We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Hisao didn't find one. Hey, neither did you. I say neither, or should I say neither? I don't care, okay? It wasn't my job to look. When did we assign jobs? When I said, see if we can find a lower branch. Try to keep up. I shrug. Guess Rin's rubbing off on me. Seems it's my fault after all, Emi. Emi laughs at It's okay, I'm sure you'll make it up to me somehow. Sure. That's an actual laugh from me, by the way. Good, so how'd I look? I stopped myself from blurting out beautiful, amazing, instead of what is substantially safer, very impressive. That's still pretty flirty. Emi seems pleased with this assessment. I don't mention how much more impressive a performance is given her lack of legs. I figure she knows that already. Besides, it seems like it would take away from my efforts somehow. Great to hear! I was worried that I looked a little slow in the relay, but I guess I did fine, huh? Actually, I know Rin kicks me and keeps me from finishing my sentence. What was that all about? He knows it at the end. That's not good. Guess the nurse will look at it for me later. Whoa! Do you see her face? It turned like flinchy for a second. There's a carelessness in her voice, as it isn't a big deal, but I suddenly noticed a slight twitch on her face, like she's trying to hide the fact that she's in pain. It's then that I noticed her breathing's a little shallow too. I guess she really is hurt. She must notice my concern, because she skips up to me and gives me a friendly pat on the shoulder. Hey, that's what I always do. Hey, you look a little worried. I'm fine, really. Just sore from all the running, that's all. And come on, a little pain isn't going to stop me. Oh no? Emi grins, and for a moment she looks like she did during her sprint, fierce and unconquerable. Or to put it another way, really beautiful. Hasn't yet. Well then, I guess you shouldn't worry, huh? Damn right, I'm Emi Ibarazaki, fastest thing on no legs. I don't stop for anything. Impressive. Emi giggles and then seems to remember something. Oh, before I forget, Rin and I are going to do something next Sunday as a post-track meeting celebration. You should come along. Normally we do it the day after, but since the track meet was on a Sunday, I've got homework in class and all that stuff to take care of. Plus our morning run, of course. Right, of course. Alright, your mom wanted to say she's proud of you. She'll call you later tonight. I thought I saw her in the stands. I'm glad she made it. Used to be my dad who showed up to the meet, but mom's done a pretty good job of taking over. She shivered slightly and I realized that she's still all sweaty. Breeze has started to blow too. I'm not cold at all and I've got my jacket with me, so without a word I throw it around the cold shoulders. Emi jumps slightly and then grins at me. Hey, thanks. Look at Rin's face. Rin's like, serious right now. It's getting a little cold, I guess. Yeah, looked like it. Look like it. Just as I begin to wonder whether or not giving Emi my jacket could be taken the wrong way, the boy in a track uniform approaches. Hey Emi, you're gonna miss the medal ceremony. Oh yeah, thanks. She turns to Rin and myself. You don't have to stick around for this part, it takes forever. Besides, you should get cracking on your homework now as we don't want to be up late, Hisao. Morning run tomorrow, don't forget. How could I? Good point, I mean it's spending time with me after all. Me is all about me. Okay. Here she runs. With this, she waves quickly and dashes off to receive her medals, or whatever they pass off as medals these days. I have no idea either. Rin and I head away from the track. Rin remaining deep in. Okay, I gotta lower this. I'm sorry. Oh. Rin remaining deep in whatever thoughts she has for most of the walk back to her dorm. As I see her off, she speaks up. You're probably not getting cold back, I think. I'm sure I'll get back eventually. Interesting. Take it as it comes, huh? Very Emi-ish. With this odd statement, she turns and heads into the building. Honestly, was it that big a deal? Emi was colder than unless I'm mistaken in pain. Giving her a solution to at least one of those problems seems like an obvious reaction. So I guess there's a chance I could lose my jacket if Emi never... Doesn't really matter, it's just a jacket, gosh darn it. I guess Rin has a point. Still, I can't bring myself to muster much worry over the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. After all, it's getting warmer lately. I don't need a jacket. Odd. I think I used to be a little more responsible with my stuff. Used to. Emi-ish, huh? Maybe that's not really a bad thing. I don't think it is. I think spontaneity is really important, actually. I still remember the tone. It's really cool. I downloaded the whole thing in my... Whoa, what's with the face? Yeah, I downloaded the whole OST in my phone, so yeah. You haven't been forgetting to take your medicine, have you? I'm catching a little murmur. You should take it easy for a few days. The nurse's word hurt me far more than the exhaustion of the morning run ever could. Take it easy for a few days? I knew I should have kept quiet. I keep my eyes on the floor, feeling like a complete idiot. Of course I haven't been remembering to take my medicine. I've been rushing out my room to get to the track before Emi. After the track meet a few days ago, I felt inspired. So I've been running warm-up laps in the morning before Emi shows up. But then today, while she and I were running, I felt a little pain in my chest. It was only slight, and it was only for a second, so I mentioned it to the nurse. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I kept running and finished just fine, so really couldn't have been that bad. Why do I feel like I'm making excuses? Why do I feel like you're making excuses? Excuse me. Da, 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 da. Moreover, why do I feel a need to justify continuing to run despite the pain? It's called love, idiot. Really, it comes down to my being unwilling to concern Emi, who seems concerned anyways. I'm not sure how she would be able to tell if there's anything wrong, but she claims I stumbled a little. She's the one who insisted I tell the nurse, so now I feel bad for worrying her at all. The nurse is shaking her head ruefully while Emi paces outside the room. Hisao, I know it's difficult for you to get into a new routine, but if you don't want to find yourself in a lot of trouble, you're gonna have to try harder. You can't afford to forget your pills, so you can't push yourself too hard. But if I don't push myself, how would I improve? I don't know where that came from Emi, is it? The nurse seems to have an idea. Now where have I heard that before? He laughs and pats me, and on the shoulder. She's rubbing off you, I guess. I like the smile. His expression changes again and he's back in serious mode. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't push yourself, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be taking your medication, and it doesn't mean you shouldn't stop if the chest starts bothering you. I prefer not to have any fatalities while I'm stuff here. A bit of a lofty goal, to be sure, but I'm always up for the challenge. I hate to admit it, but I think he's right. I've got to remember to take my medication. You're right, I'm sorry to worry you. Who's worried? You're a smart kid, right? I know you can be responsible, Hisao. A situation like yours, you've got to learn to be responsible fast. I know. His expression suddenly becomes devious. Suppose you started to enjoy your runs with Emi then, eh? Yeah, they've really been helping me. I mean, until today I was feeling a lot more healthy. Plus, it's really impressive to see Emi run. Did you see her at the track meet? She was incredible. The nurse nods, grinning all the while. That she was, Hisao. I watched the first couple of races before I had some business at the Cove, but she told me all about it. Kind of you to loan her your jacket, by the way. Huh? Oh yeah, it wasn't that big of a... Why do you know that? Does Emi tell you about these kind of things? I'd honestly forgotten all about it. I still haven't gotten it back. The nurse gets a smile that makes you feel like he's just making a joke. Not to you, but Emi certainly appreciated it. And I know she appreciates your running with her in the mornings. Someone catches me off guard a little. Sure, she mentioned that it's easier to keep to a schedule with an extra person, but I didn't think I was doing her a favor at all. I thought she was doing me the favor of helping me follow the doctor's orders. She tries harder when you're around. If there's someone else running with her, she's going to push herself more. And she tries even harder when you're around because, well, it's you. What the heck does that mean? I'm so offended. What does that mean? Oh, you'd love to know, wouldn't you? Laughs in the style of evil megalomaniacs. No, seriously, it's because you're a friend. If Rin ran with her, I'm sure she'd do the same. Well, probably. But that's not the point. The point is you're helping her, even if you don't know you are. She's grateful for that, even if she never says it. What do you mean, even if she never says it? Emi doesn't talk a lot, but she and I have known each other for very long now. Oh, oops, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm saying sorry to myself. That I can read her most of the time. I'll admit it, I have no idea what he's talking about. Emi always seems pretty talkative to me. So yeah, here it ties in a lot. Like, I know what's gonna happen. I don't want to spoil it for you. So, the main clues that point towards what's happening here is, first of all, she doesn't want to talk about the pain in the leg. Second, what the nurse said about her, that she doesn't really talk. I see. The nurse suddenly realizes that he's been rambling and stops talking, looking a little embarrassed. Anyway, you don't have to stop your morning exercise. Just walk the track instead of running for a few days. Let things calm down. And take your damn medicine. I laugh as I exit the office, bumping straight into Emi. Oops, sorry about that. Are you okay? What did the nurse say? Do you need to go to the hospital? Oh my gosh, it was my fault, wasn't it? I've been pushing you too hard, haven't I? I'm a horrible person. Oh. The words pour forth like a torrent. She's really agitated. I didn't expect her to be this concerned about me, to be honest. I never really met people who like straight up tell you that they're horrible. Interesting. Gotta calm her down, but how the hell do I do that? I do the only thing I can think of. I give her a hug. Emi tenses up slightly. So I pat her head in what I hope is a reassuring manner. Hey, settle down. I'm fine, okay? No worries. I can feel Emi's body relax as I continue to assure her that I'm fine. Her arms wrap around me as if she's trying to confirm that I'm not about to fall off a date. I catch a whiff of her hair. It smells okay. Okay, sure. Sure thing, man. It's something you do, okay. It smells like sweat or how adrenaline would smell. It's a scent of activity. And a hint of strawberries from my shampoo, I suspect. Yeah, why is her hair like pink? Shouldn't it be illegal or something, or is she just a redhead? I just need to remember to take my medicine, that's all. Yeah, like, nothing against redheads, so redheads are cool, of course. Don't worry about it, it's not your fault. You sure? Her voice is muffled, mostly because at the moment her face is passed into my chest. Yeah, I'm very tall and she's very short. Like comparison with the height, yeah. You should see like the photo of it. Sorry, I gotta take a good drink. Yeah, I'm sure. I just need to take it a little easy for the next few days. It suddenly occurs to me how close the two of us are. It also occurs to me how nice being this close feels. I can feel Emi's heartbeat coming down, and I have to resist the urge to rest my chin on the top of her head. Thank goodness. You really had me worried there, Hisao. Emi, you going to come in here anytime soon? I'm sorry, was I interrupting? The two of us spring apart as if the other just caught on fire. Emi brushes her hair back nervously and laughs. Course not. Now I'll see you later, okay? Oh, and Hisao? Take your damn medicine. This last phrase is punctuated by a punch to the shoulder. Yeah, I remember. See you later. The nurse smiles again like he's in on some joke I don't know about and waves to me as I hid in my room, feeling a burning in my cheeks. I need a shower. A quad. Please don't run into Kenji. No, I don't want to. If the thought... Why did the music stop? If the thoughts running through my head are now any indication. She was... Oh, okay. She was really soft. I don't know if there's something I would actually say to myself, but okay. My pills are waiting for me when I make it to my room. I swallow them without a second thought. Don't know why I didn't think of waiting until after the runs to take them. For some reason, I figured it was when I woke up or not at all. But no, they only need to be taken every 24 hours. The exact time of the day doesn't factor into it. My thoughts drift back into the hug in the hallway. It's weird. You'd expect someone to smell foul after a run. But for some reason, Emi smelled right. That tinge of sweat seemed to fit her. I really need this out. Cause you smell worse, Hisao. It's just that you smell worse. Okay, let's skip. Strange that it feels so natural for me to go up to the roof these days. I never would have done such a thing in my old school. In those days, I like to eat alone. No, that's not quite true. Though I like to sit alone, I also like to watch people. Okay, that's a weird comment, Hisao. Like watching people. I have like feelings that are not really okay with it. I always figured that was the sort of person I was, but it appears I was wrong. Yeah, I mean, to find out who you are, you gotta explore a lot of options. Yeah, so that's why it's good to be in a musical CCA, and then like because you can find out your physical ability with physical education. At least in my school, yeah. Then I always thought I was the person who had a normal heart. So there you have it. I don't know myself that well. Neither do I. I mean, now I'm on the roof so that I can have lunch with a couple of people, and they're both girls, which is even stranger. It kind of is. Oddly enough, I feel closer to Emi and Rin than I felt to anyone in my old school. Honestly, I prefer talking to girls than guys, but I can connect well with both, so it doesn't really matter. Somehow I get the feeling they'd at least visit me if I wound up in hospital. I focus on the view from the roof, banishing such thoughts from my head. There's a light breeze blowing, and then the sun is shining high in the sky. The sky itself is a deep blue, with hardly a cloud in it. It's gotten pleasantly warm, and as I sit down to wait for my friends, I close my eyes and enjoy the feeling of the sun seeping through my skin. And you go to sleep. Wake up. Voices intrude upon the edge of hearing. Seems to have fallen asleep on us, Rin. Maybe he's faking to lull us into some false sense of yeah, right. Of course. Why you gotta be so cynical? Gosh darn it. Why would he do that? No idea. Still, you make a good point. We should kick him or something to make sure he's really asleep. Well, if you kick him and I'm asleep, I'll wake up. That doesn't add up, Emi. Huh? What? Okay, that Okay, I like the cat face that you got going on, but it's really creepy. So Emi looks over me like only a short girl can, peering at me intently. Oh, you're awake. I guess we don't have to kick you then. Was it part of your master plan? What are you talking about? Emi shrugs, her twin tails bouncing with emotion. I'm not sure either. You must be pretty tired to fall asleep out here. Although it's pretty comfortable, I suppose. She plops down next to me and begins to eat. Rin sits opposite from the two of us, a move which only makes me more aware of the girl sitting next to me. If I didn't know any better, I swear Rin did it on purpose. I concentrate on my food, trying to tune out the majority of the conversation that Rin and Emi are having. Despite my best efforts, however, I still find myself glancing over at Emi whenever she speaks. I notice how she purses her lips when she's thinking about something, squinting slightly as if that would improve her thinking ability. As if, as in like, the words as if. So you're saying that it doesn't improve her thinking ability, Hisao? What are you saying? Rin says something that makes Emi laugh, and I notice perhaps for the first time how she laughs with her whole body rocking back and forth. Well, I've never seen that before too. Okay, so it's the first time for me, Hisao. Head thrown back, almost like she's about to fall over. I probably look like a creep. You probably do, yeah. So at this time that I realized Emi's looking at me, her voice raised slightly, so she's probably just asked me a question. Huh? Sorry, I kinda zoned out for a moment there. Emi rolls her eyes while a slight quirk of the eyebrow is only the sign that Rin's even paying attention. I said, did you get a career survey in your class too? You know, one of those what do you want to do after high school things. I don't think so. Maybe we'll get one tomorrow. What are you gonna put down? That's a really good question. I guess I always figured I'd go to college after high school, but I have no idea what to do once I got there. With the heart attack and all, I've been really concentrating on each day as it came rather than making long-term plans. I suppose I can safely start planning ahead again. I've always liked having at least a vague plan for my future, so it'd be nice to come up with one again. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that right now I've got absolutely no clue. I've always kind of assumed I'd figure it out in college, or that I'll become a salaryman. That's pretty popular. Do I really want to? That's a tough question. Okay, can you stop doing the eye thing? That is really creepy. I'm just creeped out by it. Oh my god. It's like hypnotizing. I guess I don't really want to do anything. What does that even mean? You don't sound very excited about that one, do you? She laughs as she says this, and I caught up in her laugh again. It's so girlish, high and giggly. I don't know how to do a high and giggly. That was horrible. I'm sorry. Like a pardon the cliche, like a babbling brook. I have no idea what that means. It bubbles out of her, starting in her belly and working its way up to her throat. Like, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, kind of allow myself is infectious. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty unhappy with the Salarian idea. But to be honest, I haven't given much thought to the future recently. I suppose these days I've been more concerned with living one day at a time. And considers this for a moment and grins. That's a pretty good idea, Hisao. I just wrote down pirate. I'm momentarily stunned and I start laughing. I tell myself I managed to guess out the question. You're not actually serious, are you? And he looks mock offended. Well, I got a licks for it already, so I just kind of figured. Even Rin seems amused by this. Look at Rin's face, oh my gosh. Just you wait, I'll be the terror of the high seas. Arr! I show you, Arl. I've been working oh my gosh. Working on my pirate voice. She suddenly springs up and begins swaggering up and down the rooftop shouting orders. Yar, me hearties, give them the broadside with the long guns. We'll wear their guts for garters. Do you even know what that means? Rin's unexpected interruption stops Emi in her tracks. Not really. But it's all in a delivery. The ringing of the bell prevents her from demonstrating a point further. Emi dashes off immediately, leaving Rin and myself alone on the roof. Rin stares at me intently for a few moments. Is there something wrong? Rin considers this question closely for a moment. After a lengthy pause, she shakes her head. Nope. Oh, why the staring then? Rin shakes her head again. No, I don't get it. Get what? The staring thing. You two seem to, but I don't. Great, she saw me staring, and now she probably thinks I'm a pervert or something. Actually, probably not. This is Rin we're talking about after all. Still, I feel the need to defend myself. I was just staring, I was just tired. When actually snorts at this, but she doesn't say anything. No, really, I was just distracted, that's all. You get to end this conversation and head back down to class. Oh, Misha and Shizun! Hello, friends. I'm greeted by the twin specters of Shizun and Misha, looking like they mean business. Well, Shizun looks like she means business anyway. Misha just looks like she's about to stop laughing, and of course she is. Up on the roof again, Hichan. You know that's dangerous, don't you? That's right. The school cannot help responsible for any injury that comes from being up there, you know. Furthermore, we could report you for breaking the rules. Misha leans in and whispers conspiratorially. But we won't, Hichan. You three are just too cute together. She straightens up again, laughing at my sudden blush. What? You're too easy to tease, Hichan. Hey, come on. I'm still new here, sort of. Isn't it mean to pick on a newcomer like this? Nope. It's to help you get acclimated to the new surroundings. Acclimated. I see. Well, do you have to be so overzealous about it? Yep. That aside, Hichan, we were looking for you this morning, but you weren't in your room. Of course I wasn't. I was out for my morning exercise or here in class bright and early. Unlike you. Shizun looks peeved, and a bit later, so does Misha, or she tries to at any rate. That was because of the student council business. You should be grateful that we worked so hard for you. Oh, I am. So what do you need me for? Not another attempt to roll me in or do that dirty work, I hope. We had to give you something, but since you weren't around, we dropped it off in your room. Something? Like what? Oh, you'll find out when we get back, Hichan. Okay, that wasn't really a... Well, it wasn't really a practical laugh, but you know, whatever. Mutsuo enters the room and ends our conversation, and we all head to our seats. It's only after I've settled down at my desk and my teacher starts talking about something or other that something odd strikes me. Wait, what did Rin mean? You two seem to. Was Emi staring at something too? For a brief moment, I considered the possibility that Emi was staring at me the way I was staring at her. Of course, that's ridiculous. See, I can't deny that I wouldn't mind if it were true. But it's best not to think of that. No need to get my hopes up. Same, dude. Actually, that's how I really think. I don't really like to get my hopes up at all, honestly. Come to think of it, when did I start having hopes like that anyway? Exactly. I shake my head in an attempt to clear it and focus on the lesson. After class, I make my way to my room. Mutsuo really piled on the homework today. Whoa, Kenji, hello, friend. I kinda want to stop now because Kenji is here. Before I can open my door, however, I'm suddenly intercepted by Kenji, who has just exploded out of his room in a flurry of papers. Hey, we need to talk. These rooftop shenanigans of yours, man. They've gotta stop. What? You're running around the rooftop with the limbless wonders. They're wild women, man. You're gonna get yourself killed running around like that. I don't follow. Kenji sighs and adjusts his glasses before what could be understood as an attempt to explaining himself patiently. Look, we're friends, I'm telling you this for your own good, okay? But if I were going to kill someone, I'd do it by throwing them off the roof and making it look like an accident. And if I've thought of it, you can be sure they've thought of it too. They're crafty, almost as crafty as I am. I see. Good. Glad we had this chat. Let me find. What? What is that even? So what? You give me advice on how to deal with girls, and then after you ask me for 500 yen. I don't think that's how it works. Sorry. I need to get a drink, man. I've been inside all day and the tap water's been compromised. I'm sure you know. So I need to stock up on something canned. Got it? But to do that, I need 500 yen. So stupid. So I just saved your life with my timely advice. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. What the heck, dude? You can at least spare me 500 yen. You know, if it'll make him go away, 500 yen is a bargain. Handing the money over to Kenji, who nods in thanks and dashes off down the hallway, but not before he locks his door. What an exhausting person. I better go in case he changes his mind. As I close the door, my heel taps against something lying on the floor. It's a brightly colored rectangle of paper. Ah, this must be just something Misha mentioned before. Probably a student council leaflet she slid under the door. However, when I pick it up, I find that I couldn't have been more wrong. Someone actually wrote me an old-fashioned handwritten paper letter. Who bothers doing something like that in a day and age anyway? Yet, as unlikely as the prospect of receiving one sounds, this is definitely a letter I have in my hands. I don't like how quiet this is. Just saying. I was planning on finishing my homework, getting dinner, and going to bed in order to be ready for tomorrow's morning run. Sounds pretty mundane to me. However, the letter has naturally caught my interest. I sat at my desk to examine it properly. It's the first piece of mail I received here at Iwanako, so it feels special even if it wasn't something as rare as a handwritten letter. What causes me even more trepidation is the name of the sender, written neatly on the back of the envelope. Iwanako. Alright guys, so I've got to end this episode here. I hope that was a nice cliffhanger for you guys. If you have watched the whole series so far, Iwanako is actually the girl I fell in love with at the start of the game. And I tried to confess my love for her, but I failed terribly and got a heart attack. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever happens, I'm ready for it. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.